Well, talk about is back with one last video today. We're on episode 2 of Ultraman Omega. Sounds a little late. Like my reviews on Money Moving. Yeah, you're lazy. I'm fucking lazy. Oh god. He didn't know that, so I was sitting. It's crap. Alright. So I really like Ultraman Omega. Superman's style is pretty distinct from other Toku, mostly toy. Because two of Toy's biggest shows were created by Shotaro Ishida, involvement from Shotaro Ishimori, famous manga author. Well, there was a giant Toku hero prior to Ultraman in the 1960s called Abasla Matma. That was actually dubbed. That was actually based on a manga by Osamu Tezuka. Yeah, him. Very funny. I've never seen. There's stuff I want to see, like Great Man, and Superhero Samurai Cyber Squad. Superhero Samurai. Yeah. Also watch out, Comrade Dragon Knight, or check out Comrade Ryuki. Henshin! Alright, tomorrow I may catch as an anime or I could watch some other things. I got plenty of time to watch 5 Plus anyway. Alongside I do it with full novel. So, yeah. I've got plenty of time for that. I still need to do a date through it. So if I don't do it this week, I'll set a date for next week. You know? Because I really want to see the whole series. I tried to watch it once more, but just didn't pay attention to episode 2. Kind of regret that. So I'm going to make sure I watch it and do the same thing I did with Bleach Brotherhood of Blood War when it first came out. Watch part 1 episode by episode, then wait for part 2, and part 3, wait for part 2, and do reviews on those ones. I actually will split my reviews up into parts as well. I won't be reviewing seasons 1 and 2 in parts, but I could do a part watch through type of thing. You can put the Blu-rays, know what part 1 season 1 goes up to. You know, just watch that, finish the rest the next day. Saves time and watching 24 episodes in a day. If I want to watch 24 episodes in a day, it'll take me all day just to watch that. So that's why I like to split those ones up into 2 days. Easy for me. So hope you enjoy that on my anime channel. Anyway, let's get in the review. So the episode opens up a little site where the kaiju was defeated in the last episode. As a woman's looking at it in radiation gear. Then we cut back to Kosei's home. You know, where Omega started living with him. I'm kind of annoyed by that. Oh, he's basically an alien and stuff. So after that, he ends up thinking back to how this all happened after meeting him. Basically, after reading his name as Omega, he passed out of due to hunger. Giving this Ultraman a very interesting weakness. Since this is a different type of Ultraman, they don't know what they do fight for justice, but they don't know how to keep their identities as secrets. Oh, I did not miss those peas and corn up past few days. Anyway, we get so yeah. Seeing the whole cut. And news reports on the kaiju thing. It says kaiju. You know, as no cut off one that's spotted earlier. That's where you get. So Omega on size they had there. Then we get the shows over there, which is good. So this season's gonna have a pretty small cast. It's gonna have a pretty small cast compared to previous seasons, which is a bad choice. It's a different what. It makes the series interesting. I'm trying to cast out more counter development. Yeah, this is the. I think this is the first Ultraman season not to have a team. I think. Why'd you have to sin? Oh, sick. Shut the fucking door so I can't hear her. God, does she always have to fucking sing? It's annoying. Right. Oh, crap. The opening also has some nice little references to the original Ultraman. With the black, the Ultras being in black and the background being different colours. Still like the original Ultraman, which I like how that these days. So when okay, Ultraman fans, if you let me know what was the last season before that was heavily tied to the main continuity before the new reboot continuity, before the standalone seasons came out. Give us a know what like. But the standalone seasons. What was the last one of the one that contained so the main that kept things elements of the continuity? If you get what I mean. I'm just curious. I also watched the first episode of Orb, I think his name is. Quite a unique episode. Another character is sort of mentored by an older Ultraman. Different, yet unique. It makes me want to watch more. Especially he's the first Ultra protagonist to actually become a kaiju temporarily. I think. No joke. But anyway. Oh my. Onto the cool opening. To random location. Kosei doesn't think it's good to go in. This is the last policeman's moment. But Omega still goes in. He's telling him to go back. Kosei has to cover him and, just apologize to police and stuff. Nobody to give Kaiju. Sorry. So, Omega decides to jump somewhere to probably get that shot. Ian and Kosei jump off, but end up in the forest. Okay. You end up meeting that woman we saw earlier. After giving Omega some food, she reveals her name as Ayumu Ichida. Ayumu Ichido. She's a kaiju. She's a researcher. No, she was researching a kaiju and stuff, and she's looking for a new one. There's an Omega remembers its name. If it's a little like kaiju. Anyway, we'll Omega give his name. Kosei covers him, gives him his human name, Sorito Okida. Or is it Okido? So from now on, we refer to him as Sorito. He likes the name. So they decide to investigate things with Ayumu tagging along. Sorito calmly decides to kaiju right now. We'll try to mess that up. Let me see. And discovered that it has something to do with water. And to absorb it. And the biggest source of water is close to a city where a dam is. And a dam breaks, the city will be flooded. So they don't warn them quickly. Because the people don't really believe her. But that's when the kaiju starts attacking. Before Sorito can transform, Kosei stops him, basically saying he can't transform in public, saying if he does, he won't give him any curry or fried rice. Yeah, it's quite funny. And it makes sense too. So, if he's discovered, he'll be tested and never let go. He wants a good person. So Sorito goes off, transforms secret. And we get... I was kind of wrong last time. It wasn't the first Ultraman season to have a transformation sequence like that. Instead of just going, do the rise and pose. I mean, I understand so why I did that to do on a cheap budget, couldn't create a proper henshin sequence. So they just filmed the show of Ultraman, then just move the image up a bit every time to make it look like he's growing big. Here's what I don't understand. I understand how come some Toku actors become big, they don't even get them back to voice their characters? Yeah, if you look at Shin Hayata in the Ultraman anime, he's not played by the same actor in the Japanese dub. Yeah, not even the English dub to get back to the actor who played him in the English dub of the original Ultraman. Yes, there's a dub of the original Ultraman. Go look it up. It's just a weird decision. Anyway, he transforms to Omega. Where's the kaiju? But the kaiju is over water, so it's tough. Kosei and Ayumu back away a lot of people. For some reason, Omega likes to do this a lot. I think it's that. Oh, it's like this. Must be a quirk of this. I really think his design is very unique. As in, his face has a little more red in it than grey. Because normally Ultraman faces are always grey, but he's the first to actually have red on his face. Makes it a very unique design. That's when the limiter starts going off. That's when Omega ends up. That's when he ends up remembering one of his abilities. Yes, he has an Ultra Beam. Of course he does. I mean, come on, all Ultraman have to have an Ultra Beam. I'm just surprised he didn't use it in the first episode. But the Ultra Beam has just been the icon of the series. And also due to budget, it was just a simple attack. With just one single gesture. I mean, you can really tell the budget wasn't that high on the original Ultraman. If you look at the costumes. But for a effects artist on a low budget, it's impressive. So the kaiju managed to be defeated. They say the workers apologized to Ayumu. That's when Sorito comes back. The Kosei telling him to keep his identity a secret. Anyway, and so I made a friendship with her. And Kosei decided to look up to her like a big sister, calling her Ayune, Ayone, as in Nei-san means sister. Oh, Nei-sama. So yeah, as the episode comes to an end. Next episode, we finally get introduced to that kaiju that's been in promotion, being one of the armor power-ups. Yep, we got our first armor power early on. Which makes sense, it's part of the promotion. It's not the typical armor you see get promoted a little bit later. Ultraman series is no short, sadly. He's making 30 episodes. Oh well. Here's to see how this dynamic's gonna go for the next few weeks. As Soto learns more about humanity. I'm excited to see that. See how that power goes. And since only Kosei can activate it. Looks cool, so I'm looking forward to this weekend's episode actually, because yeah. So thank you guys for watching my content. Please want to see more, subscribe to the channel and look to know update over this future. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully for Ultraman and Gojuja. Hopefully. We'll see. Sayonara.